Hinds combat. She is Katrina Zacharias. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, representing Rigoro Gym, Lani. Referee for this contest, Chris Romulo.
Here we go, folks. Lim out of the red corner, Zacharias out of the blue. 115 pounds, 3 2-minute rounds with Liam Tarrant and Jason Stroud joining you here. They're off to a quick start.
Yeah, they're not playing around. Just hammering with that right hand for the southpaw stance. I wouldn't expect a fighter not to have good hands coming from Sean Hinds' gym.
Hinds, a legendary fighter here in New York.
He doesn't even need anybody else in the corner, it's just him. I love seeing that. Bringing it too, look at that. Pop, 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 boom.
Nice catch by Lim. Low kick, but Zacharias is still pouring on the punches. Into the clinch they go. You know, Zacharias told us before that her favorite weapons in the ring are using that clinch and need to break down opponents. This is her first fight with elbows, so she's definitely looking to use those.
She just snuck one in there a minute ago. Get that right hand. Now, in fencing, is it like wrestling when you use your dominant leg and hand forward?
I believe so.
So this makes sense, right? If she's right-handed, she'd have her right hand and right leg forward. She just keeps hammering with that thing. The left hand is effective, but it's that right hook right there. It just keeps chopping over the top.
Very slick with a nice long reach as well. She is 3 inches taller than Lim.
And see how she's just staying right on the outside? She makes her miss by just a little bit. I think that's used from fencing where you just know how to step back and step right back into the action.
Shout out to everybody out in Kansas City watching.
Sean Hinds in the corner asking for more boxing. I think I have to agree with him. Nice clinch, hand on the outside, one arm on the inside to take away her punches. Brings that left knee right up the middle.
Nice elbow, 2 of them lands. Lim with an elbow of her own.
She kind of shut Lim down that first round, didn't she?
Nicely done.
Not that Lim wasn't trying to get going, but Zacharias just was all over her.
Definitely swarmed her in there. Now, Zacharias, an interesting fact about her, she works at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And get this, she's an arms and armory display technician. So she's putting up weapons and joining. I said that is probably the coolest job I've ever heard. You get to play with medieval weapons all the time.
How fun is that?
She's putting all of her weapons to use in here. This is the art of 8 limbs. We've got 8 limbs striking already in here. Remember, folks, follow our sponsors, One Fighting Championship, Primo Fightwear, the Muay Thai Project, and Fight Wipes by Clean Combat. Find them at cleancombat.com.
Very, very, very important. Stay clean for you and your teammates.
Nobody likes a dirty fighter.
That's the worst thing. I go to a new gym, or I see a new guy come to the gym, I'm always like, you got shorts on, let me check your legs, let me check your arms. It's grappling day, I'll stay away from that guy.
Don't want to be the smelly dude, kid. Here we go, folks. Second round underway. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, nice inside kick there from Zacharias.
Or the guy with spots on him.
Ooh. You must be looking out for that, too. I mean, you coach UFC fighters and Bellator fighters.
So, yeah, if a guy comes near me, wants to do pads, I'm like, let me see what you got on you. You're shooting sweat all over me.
Zacharias in that clinch nicely. Then kind of nullifying her a bit. Nice long kick from the outside, leaping in with the punch.
See, that's where I think Lynn could benefit if she gets going a little bit sooner. Right? She's getting hit, but she's there's a little bit of it, but she's just a little bit delayed of the return. I think she's kind of trying to figure out how to get inside of that long reach, and I think the best way to do that is to just answer back right away. Or, like we saw in the last fight, try to time her on the inside. There we go, look at that. Just held her ground, and she fired back immediately. It just comes with experience, and you're not getting any better experience than you do when you get in this ring.
Nice catch from Zacharias, returns the shots.
Zacharias just keeps that long lead hand out there. Keeps that jab occupied of Lynn, right? She just keeps it on top, stops her from using it, and then when she walks forward, she hammers her with that hook.
The boxing you mentioned from Hinds, Jim, very effective here so far.
Man, I love watching that guy fight.
Oh, very nice. I was on a fight card once where he was fighting Chris Romulo at the Armory.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Never fun when you get two friends fighting each other.
Nah. Nice low kick from Lim on the inside. It's going to be so painful, those inside kicks in the thigh.
They just stink. Sets your whole leg down.
Nice blocking reaction from Lim.
Very nice. Nice solid block and return.
I think Lim had, that's the best round Lim has had so far, in my opinion.
She's starting to warm up. Yeah, let's see how she comes out in round 3. I think she's starting to find her range a little bit more. She's got more fights than Zacharias. A little bit more experience, but like they both had time off.
Yep.
So who knows what they were working on, maybe they were doing other things in their life. This isn't a full-time job for any of these people.
Yeah, this is very tough to make a to get consistent work in there. But luckily, Warriors Cup does match up the best versus the best. Steel sharpening steel at every event.
I mean, that's one thing I really enjoy about these fights is that they're all evenly matched. You might look on paper, see their record. Oh, why are they fighting this person? This person's got that record. But when they show up in the ring, it's very even, both sides. They both got technique, both got skill. And the person with the not-so-great record sometimes wins. That's what makes this sport so great.
And your former student, Eddie Moridi, doing a lot of these matchups, as well as James Guccione and Chris Tran, the 3 pillars of 3 Pillar Promotions. Oh, nice jump in teep there from Lim.
Lim misses with that hook. She kind of got the right idea, countering back over the top of the hook with her own hook. I'd like to see her follow up with more of a combination, maybe a right hand and another left hook, or a kick after those punch combinations. Sneaks that right kick right over the guard and under the elbow. Steps back just in time to make her miss and make her pay. I would abandon the clinch if I was Lynn and just start ripping body shots and come up the middle at this point. Or maybe try to sneak an elbow over the top. You know, sometimes you get caught and the person grabs you and you just go with it. And then you're playing their game. Then you go back and watch tape and you're like, man, I should have done this or I should have done that. But in the moment, I mean, we could be saying all we want from out here, but when you're in there, it's just go.
Nice outside work from Zacharias continues.
Or even Tyma, when she comes in for that clinch, she comes a little bit wide for the grab, the Zacharias. And if Lynn could sneak something up the middle, score some points, but Lynn was doing a pretty good job in the clinch on the inside. Zacharias back out there a little bit.
This is for Lim. Zacharias coming back.
Right? It's kind of a hook, kind of a jab. It just comes in at a weird angle.
25 seconds left.
Just barely missed her with that right kick they did.
Lim continuing to press. A lot of heart being shown in here. Zacharias continuing to pour on the shots.
But it's been non-stop since the opening bell. 6 minutes of action, just going for it.
Not a moment to slow down for either of these ladies. Wow, and Zacharias told us early on that when she was growing up in Kansas City, fencing was a very unusual sport. It wasn't around much. She needed to travel to get the training. And when she wants something, puts her mind on something, she's determined to do it. Will go to any length to do it.
You can see it in the style she fights. I mean, she looks very determined. She looks very focused. I think that background of chasing what she wanted to do is also showing up here in the ring tonight. The sport she chooses. With Damelin today.
Absolutely. Here we go. We go to the judges' scorecards here. They will render us a decision. Don't forget, folks, we have our main card coming up, our main events. We've got Gary Mack and Pavel Zapatowski, Rebecca Ward, Tracy Bell fighting for the Warriors Cup title as well. And of course, John Robinson defends his title against the only man to hand him a loss in his career. He's on a 9-fight win streak, and he will defend for the 4th time here tonight.
That should be a good one. Just a mental aspect of that one. Right?
That's the one I'm really looking forward to, Teddy, I'll tell you. It's hard to pick a fight that you're looking forward to more because the cards are just so stacked with talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we now head to your judges' scorecards for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Hinds Combat, Katrina Zacharias.